recently featured this brand and this item, which is a huge best-selling hero. In fact, this item debuted last year, September, and only 4 months, 5 months maybe on the queue. It is tippy-top rated, and this is what I meant by bees are good for your skin. First, enter stage right, Mark Vider. Hi.
How are you?
So good to see you.
Great to see you.
All right, I'm going to tell your brand story really quick because we don't have a lot of time, which is a bummer. Mark, his dad was a Christmas tree farmer. He grew up in upstate New York. It is his passion, this idea of going to nature, plants, studying them, and now sourcing them for your skin. So this incredibly couture, frankly artisanal brand called Farmacy takes science, marries it with nature, and the patented thing that only Mark and Farmacy does now in all these cool boutique stores is echinacea, some of the most powerful that grows on God's green earth, powering better skin for you, and now honeybees too.
Exactly.
This is a mask. It's a honey mask. It's debuting on AutoDelivery right now. Farm to table, nope, farm to skin. Wait till you see what this stuff does. It is sick. Thank you to the bees out there.
Thank you to the bees. So we did add bees to the farm, and I think you have a graphic of that. But the cool thing too, we designed this jar, and look at this. Magnetic spatula.
Cool.
Right? So you open it up, and at first you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be sticky. It looks just like honey, smells like honey. But the coolest thing happens when you put it on your skin. And this is the science behind our brand. As you rub it, it turns into a cream. Do you see it converting to a cream?
I do. It's also getting warm.
Exactly, and then it heats up. So it opens up your pores, it heats up. We call this a massage mask because we want you
Oh my gosh,
to
it's
use
getting
it.
really warm.
Exactly, so we want you to use it a couple of times a week, massage it in, really take your time and really, enjoy this experience, right?
So there's your mask. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's powered by, again, echinacea, honeybees, and these other amazing ingredients. Green envy honey, but we have pictures.
Right.
Because a few times a week, you put it on, you scrub it, it does a little whole foamy, warm, white thing, and then leave it for 10 minutes, wipe it off. Look what happens instantly around her eyes.
Right, so the before picture, she has some fine lines and wrinkles underneath her eyes, and on the right, and on the after picture, immediately after, those lines are diminished, and she has a much more kind of bright skin tone. And I think on the next one, it also shows that, under her eyes, look under her eyes, and on the before, those fine lines and wrinkles are there, and after, she's much more hydrated, those lines and wrinkles are much diminished.
This is an unbelievable result from Mother Nature married with this proprietary powerful ingredient called echinacea. But you guys did a 2-week consumer survey, and this blew my mind, Mark, because Mama Nature yielding 100% results all down the board.
Yes, 100%. The subjects felt that they were more moisturized. 100% of them thought that. They felt their skin was firmer, and 100% said that they appeared younger. So what's better than that?
100% firmer. 100% younger and moisturized. Honey's a natural humectant, but that's not even the beginning and the end of this jar of fountain of youth. Now, just quickly, AutoDelivery is debuting right now for the first time ever. In saying so, you can lock in the easy pay and get one of these jars of goodness coming every 90 days for 2 years. I know we're going to see Dee. She's applying the mask because after it turns white and warm, you leave it on for how long?
About 15 to 20 minutes. But the cool thing, again, you think like, oh my gosh, it's going to be hard to get off. But watch how she, just with a warm washcloth, you're just going to wipe it right off.
Oh, my skin is
There's no sticky.
It feels so good.
There's no sticky residue. A lot of people will use raw honey on their skin, but it is so hard to get off. And that is the magic of our science. And then also in this mask, there's propolis. There's royal jelly from the bees. And again, these bees are pollinating our echinacea field and bringing all that goodness back to the hives. And that's what we use in this mask.
It's an extraordinary concept going back to the planet and some of the most primitive beings, namely bees, honeybees, and this source of life and goodness for them, and then sourcing that along with the echinacea story is amazing because that's where the brand for you, Farmacy, began. You were growing this incredibly powerful strain of echinacea that has extraordinary antioxidant properties.
Right. It is highest in chicoric acid, and that is the natural antioxidant. It's an natural inflammation fighter, and it also helps brighten your skin. So we patented this version. So we basically own this echinacea called Echinacea Green Envy, and it is very high in chicoric acid.
I also am just going to take us back to those pictures as I remind you. Yes, you can purchase this as a single shot, customer top rated. Just going to warn you, everybody who did that before, since it launched in September, said, oh my gosh, this is awesome, I want more. That's why today we are auto-delivering, debuting on the Easy Pay that you can lock in for a little bit more than 50 cents a day. And this is an instant transformation that then compounds the more you use it.
Yes, and back to these before and afters again. The crow's feet on the before are there, and you can see them much diminished on the after, and that's immediately after. We also did a third-party test where they tested hydration, and it increased by approximately 36% after one use, and then we retested an hour later, and it had increased to 56%. So that means that the humectant properties are still pulling in moisture from the air and continuing to moisturize your skin.
It's such a cool concept for a mask, by the way, which is one of the trendiest categories right now. But if you watch me, you know I've said recently many masks hopping on the trend are extremely underwhelming and do very little. This is the polar opposite of that. This, by the way, a couple times a week, leave on for 10 minutes. This firmness, hydration, glow, clear complexion, consumer use study just in 14 days, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. It's amazing the results.
Right, and we're getting so much press for this. You know, in USA Today, we've been in Refinery 29 on the Today Show. I mean,
can I kind of pick your brain?
Sure.
So how did you come across this concept of honeybees being a fountain of youth?
It's a good question. You know, honey has been used historically from the Egyptian times. Cleopatra and all of her minions used to use it, and it has these natural healing benefits. And so the thought was, let's put the bees on our farm. Echinacea has all these healing benefits. Let's let the bees pollinate that, bring it back to the hives, and you know, voila, we have this incredible product.
It's thrilling, as I say, that we're approaching 1,000 sold, because farm to face beauty, which is simplifying kind of the overly chemicaled process of skincare and corporatized skincare, is some of the most beautiful beauty out there, some of the most affordable. And as you just saw in those pictures, the results that transform your skin are coming from some of the purest places that exist.
Right. And I love that we're customer top rated here. You know, we went on the air once, and instantly we had a
huge
slew
following
of top rated. So
I didn't tell you this earlier, but I gave somebody a gift of your honey potion mask.
Oh, good.
Because I'm such a fan of the brand, but also the mask itself, because it's a huge